Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to take a sneak peek at your general reading for Leo season, which started July 23rd and lasts about a month until August 23rd, okay? So in general readings, anything is liable to show up, so we're just going to check on your energy. And so this is for Gemini, so if you have significant placements of Gemini in your sun, your moon, or your rising, then it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonates with you in some capacity and that you come to some clarity about whatever dominant energies are in your life at this particular season, okay? All right, with that being said, let's go ahead and introduce the decks that we'll use. So we are using the Modern Witch Tarot, okay? And I've divided the deck into 3 separate piles. The first pile is all of our major arcana cards. So this is 22 cards that comprise of the major arcana. 21 cards that comprise 21 or 22, I don't remember, that comprise of our major arcana, but it just is going to talk about a major development or theme that is prevalent in your life for this particular season. Then we have our court cards here. Those are going to be our kings, queens, knights, pages, okay? Now, this pile is going to signify a character or an attitude that would be helpful for you to cultivate during this season, right? That's in relation to your dominant energy. And then finally, our biggest stack here is going to be our minor arcana, and our minor arcana is going to be looking at an action plan or some advice for you to take along with you. Then we will close the reading with one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle, okay? And this is just going to be focusing in on a particular point in our bodies that we could pay attention to that is just for our highest good, okay? So that will leave you with hopefully some additional advice to close the reading out with, okay? All right, so Gemini, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So remember, if the message applies, fantastic. When it does not apply, I think it's time that you gotta let it fly, okay? All right, so if it really resonates with you, please do consider booking me for personal reading. You'll find more information in the description of the video or in the about section of the channel. All right, so Gemini, let's get into your major arcana. What is the main development of Gemini's life during this season? I just take jumpers, that's how I operate. Ooh, that's the dominant energy for Gemini for this season. Ooh, Gemini, you get married or something? You got the hierophant here. All right, so hierophant energy is all about conforming to the traditional norms of society. That could be like in engaging yourself in a formal institution of some degree, right? So this is going to school, this is getting an education of some sort as well. This is following organized religion. This is entering into, like when you look at this, right, there's 2 people here who are bowing down. Looks like it's a ceremonial, so to speak, but it's adhering to the mores of society, right? The Hierophant card, when I see it, also signifies like a marriage, so to speak, right? It's about clarifying things, legalizing them, putting things in a structure, okay? So there's something here that you're doing that is very much by the book, okay? Is it a marriage? Is it you going to school? Whatever the path that you're taking, it's been tested. Not to say it's foolproof, but it's been tested through the ages. This is not, this is conforming to something. It's not, and it's not helter-skelter, right? It's a confirmation, it's conformation, so to speak, okay? So we'll find, we'll get some more clarity with the court cards. So our court cards are gonna be, once again, the king, the queen, the knight, and the page. And this is gonna, with whatever the character that you need to incorporate, it's gonna help us to know what this hierophant is as well. Okay, so you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, okay. Interesting. So the Queen of Pentacles is a very like homestead energy, okay? This is about being in the home space. It's about being practical as well. There is a certain level of abundance. It's like having your ducks in rows, having your home orderly, right? This is like the mother, the queen goddess mother of the home, okay? She makes sure she takes care of the material things at home. This is like cooking a great meal, making sure everyone is fed and taken care of. It's also just taking care of all of the very practical things in life, right, that we have to do: cleaning, cooking, turning a house into a home, okay? So when I see the Queen of Pentacles, it has something to do with about, like, I think the best word I could use to describe it would be like domesticity. It's being domestic, so to speak, okay? But you also have the Knight of Wands here as well. Our Knights are all about taking action, okay? And Wands are all about, this is about being like bold, stepping into your energy where you're confident and you know exactly what you're going to do, and wanting to do that, like having a lot of zest for that, okay? So maybe the attitude that you're probably needing to incorporate, like, so say for example, I'm seeing this in a marriage, okay? Maybe this could be a marriage, this could be moving in together, maybe you and your person have just moved in together, just in some significant way. You are going to be putting in a lot of energy in that home space right now. That is, I feel like, going to be, your home is going to be like the focus of where you want to like bring a lot of your energy during this particular season, okay? And let's go ahead and see your advice. What's the advice for Gemini? Show me the advice for Gemini. I'm gonna pull 3 for this. We're not taking any reversals, so okay, I guess we're doing 4. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, interesting. All right. So the advice that I see for you is, dang. You got 4, 5, 6. So I see there's something about you being very conservative with, this is analyzing your budget. I see there's a need for you to do that, to analyze all of your resources, seeing things that are practical, like what can stay and what can go. I do see you analyzing that. I'll also see you taking time to heal, and I say it's healing because you got the 6 of Swords, which is all about transition, okay? The transition is about this feeling like you've been maybe overburdened and you've been contemplating some changes in your life, right? Because maybe recently you've had something that's really disappointed you or caused you a lot of grief with this 5 of Cups. This is about being disappointed. It's about being disillusioned, sometimes even overwhelmed by grief to some degree, okay? And I see you starting to, you're not like wallowing in that anymore. You're being more practical. You're traveling into like practicality, I feel. So I don't know if this is in regards to a relationship. I'm not seeing that so much. Then I'm seeing it as there's something that you're doing. There's something that you're doing this month that has something to do with your material world, where perhaps it was, you were like depressed by it maybe previously, and I feel that you're taking like practical active steps to recover from something that's resource related or material related, okay? And those could also be in cohesion with a relationship as well, but this is not really giving relationship. This is giving doing something that's practical. This is like, For example, if you're in debt, this hierophant would be like joining a debt program, right? Where you're deciding to be like, yeah, I'm gonna just take care of this. Like, what are the ways that I can do it? What are professional people that I can connect with that can help me to solve my financial worries, so to speak. Okay, so Gemini, those are the messages from the tarot that I get from you. I'm sorry if this wasn't like very specific, but do see something that has something to do with your home, your resources, that you're really transforming and taking a better look at, right? And you're being conservative in your approach of how you deal with it as well, okay? You're being smart, and I love that for you. No more reckless energy. Let's go ahead and pull one card from the Chakra Insight Oracle to close out your message. Let me see, one card for Gemini, please. One card for Gemini, please. One card for Gemini, please. Okay. Gut instincts. So this is your solar chakra right here. So this is all about intuition, knowing, sensing, and trusting. Here's the card associated with it. Okay. In the center of your being is a quiet space of inner knowing. Still your mind so you can connect with the call of your instincts. Our gut instincts are our soul's way of communicating and guiding us on the path of life. While our minds produce thoughts and rational interpretation of our experience, our instincts connect to more sensitive, intuitive wisdom that often communicates through physical sensations in our bodies. This quiet nudge is our inner knowing, our connection with the universe. It is always there if we stop to sense it. Do we follow its wisdom? This card is a call to trust the inner feeling of your own gut instincts, the part of you that you may not always seem logical or rational, but nudges you with the whispered guidance of what is right and true. Bring awareness up to your feelings and physical sensations. Notice what happens when you act on your feelings and when you go against them. It is time to value the knowing wisdom of your gut instincts more in your daily life. To pause for a moment before making purely mental decisions and check in with the quiet inner voice of your body. The more you tune into this aspect of your being, the more clearly it will speak to you and the more powerfully you will know how to respond. Practice this in simple ways as you travel through your day, allowing yourself to follow your instincts as you journey. Turn left when you feel to, even if you normally go right. Go for a walk when the path calls, even if you think you don't have the time to do so. You may not know at the time why, but by learning to trust these inner promptings, you will notice that life begins to flow more smoothly and you naturally find yourself the right place at the right time. Trust your intuition and have the guts to act on it. All right. So Gemini, if this message resonated with you, please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And feel free to book me for a personal reading. You can find more information in the description of this video or in the about section of the channel. Thank you so much for listening, Gemini, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Love you. Bye.